Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to the class. So let's start the class with the chapter Way Around Our Neighborhood. So this is lesson 5, children, as we have already started in our previous class, isn't it? Before moving to the next topic, we will just give a quick recap of our previous class. So let's start. So children, way around our neighborhood. This lesson is all about what, children? Do you remember? This lesson is all about the directions. How can we find the direction? And in how many ways can we find the direction? Isn't it? So what we studied, children, what is directions? Now when we tell someone how to go to a place, we give what? Directions. So as I gave you the example, children, if you want to go to your friend place who stays nearby but you don't know exactly what is the way to reach your friend's place, so your friend will guide you with the direction. He will tell you that you go left, you go right, then straight, then cross, isn't it? These are the words which your friend will generally use to give you the direction. Then children, we have also come across the word landmark. What is landmark? We have studied, isn't it? So you see page number 21 of your book, children. A landmark is a well-known place in an area that can be easily seen. It can be identified from a distance. So as I told you, children, that there are some famous places in your area with the help of which it is easy to find the place, isn't it? So as I gave you the example of Big Bazaar, children, so if any one of you are staying in Bhangagar, so if I tell you come near Bhangagar, it's very difficult to directly locate where exactly in Bhangagar, isn't it? What will you say? You come near Big Bazaar, isn't it? You come near Big Bazaar. So then you can guide with direction. It's very easy to identify Big Bazaar. Why? Because Big Bazaar is a well-known place in your area and can be easily seen and identified from a distance, isn't it? So you find out your landmark. Okay. Then what we studied, children? We studied the other way of finding the direction is your cardinal, that is your, children, north, south, east, west. Compass shows 4 direction, children. North. Opposite to north is what, children? South. You just see the screen and the compass. North is on the top. Then bottom is what? South. Right is east. Then left is what? West. That means, children, from here what you have come to know that north, opposite to north is what? South. And opposite to east is what? West. Isn't it? Then children, we have come across the 4 sub directions that lie between these main directions. Main directions are what? 4 main directions: north, south, east, west. Now between north and east, children, what lies? Northeast. These are the sub directions. Between northeast, what lies? Northeast. Then between south and east, what lies, children? Southeast. When we read between north and east, children, first we say north, then we say east. When we read from south to east, we say south first and east. Okay, so that is southeast. You can't say east south. It is named as southeast. Next, children, you can see southwest is a sub direction between south and west, lies between south and west. Then northwest lies between which main direction? North and west. Is it clear, children, till here? So today, so these are the words which we have come across: straight, right, left, go past, cross, main 4 directions, that is north, south, east, west, and 4 sub direction, that is your northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest. Okay, so you all know very well about it, right? Now children, can you tell that you just see in the screen, children, you can see the sunrise and sunset. Okay, with the help of this direction, children, can you say sunrise is in which direction? Sunrise is in east direction. It means sun rises in the east and it sets in the west, opposite to east. Am I clear to you, children? Sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Clear? So, the objective of the class is, children, to identify direction. Today, we will identify the directions. That how can we, without the compass or without knowing exact way, how can we identify the direction? Let's start. So, children, take out page number 21. You can see below a picture of a man standing, spreading the hands, right? So, what it is written here, how do you know which is the north and which is the east? You can see that this man is standing, is facing the sunrise, right? So, sun rises in the east, isn't it? So, let us do an activity to find direction. Are you ready to do the activity, children? So let's start. Stand facing the sun when it rises. Okay? When it rises, children, you stand facing the sun. That direction is the east. Is it clear? You stand facing the sun. That direction is east when sun rises. Open your arms and show as shown in the picture. The direction behind you is the west. As I told you, children, what is the opposite of east? West. If sun rises here, if I am facing the sunrise, it means I am facing east side, and behind me is what, children? West. Is it clear? Then what it is written? Let's see. The direction behind you is the west. Your right hand, this is your right hand, raise your right hand, children. Your right hand shows the south. When you are standing, children, your right hand will show the south direction and your left hand will show the north direction. You know that south and north are opposite to each other, isn't it? North, south are opposite to each other. Your right hand shows south direction and left hand shows the north direction. When, children? When you are facing east side from where the sun rises. Okay? Next you see page number 22, what it is written. These directions and sub-directions help us to know places in our neighborhood. They also help us to read maps of our city, district, state and so on. As I told you, children, with the help of direction and sub-directions, we can locate the places using the map. Okay, we'll do this in our next class. So before that, children, 2 questions are given in your book. Answer to those questions. Which sub-direction lies between the east and south? Can you say which sub-direction lies between the east and south? South, east. South, east. Okay. Then, in which direction does the sun rise? East direction, isn't it? So, behind the opposite to east is what, children? West. Okay, is it clear? Next, for more understanding, children, you can see this image. This child is facing the sun, right? You can see the directions are given below. That means the child is facing east, right? And behind that child is what? West direction, isn't it? The right hand of the child shows the south direction and the left hand shows the north direction. Is it clear, children? The sun, where it facing is the east, behind him is west, right hand shows the south and the left hand shows the north. Clear? So same here, children, for more understanding, you can see the sun rises in the east. This picture you can see blue color. Suppose this is a sun and sun rises from the east. Then behind that, opposite to that will be what, children? West. Then right side will be your south and left will be your north. Is it clear? So that's all, children. What we studied today, we studied how to identify the direction using the sunrise and the sunset. Sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Your right hand shows the south side and your left hand shows the north side when you are facing east. Isn't it? You try this and let me know, children. So if you have any difficulty, if you have not understood, you can ask me. If you have any doubt, children. That's all for today. Thank you so much.